718s, 911s, GT3s, Vision 357 Speedster, 911 ST, hot pink Taycan 911 Turbo. Just like the 959 at one point of time, the Mission X is now the ultimate iteration. And just look at the kind of history that is on display here at the festival. Hello and welcome back to TOI Auto, and I am here in Dubai. However, I am having a brain freeze because of the overload of Porsche cars that are here at the Icons of Porsche 2023 Fest. Now for the first time in my life, I can see Porsche supercars for as far as my eye can see, and just check out this venue right here. And you won't believe the kind of cars that are here on display and the kind of enthusiasm that is being projected by both Porsche fans and even customers. As you can see, the excitement is starting right from the entrance itself, and here are the endless lines of Porsche supercars at display. 718s, 911s, GT3s, GT2s, whatever you can imagine is right here. Let me just zoom in and see. Right there is one of the Dakar 911s standing at a podium. Now earlier Porsche told us that they had to stop the online registrations for the third year of the Icons of Porsche Fest because they got over 60,000 registrations, and that is not hard to believe just looking at the kind of rush and the kind of cars coming in at the fest. Then you also have this special lot of Porsche supercars standing right here, and let me bring you to this one. Now this one is a 911 Sport Classic, but the thing that I am noticing are these ducktails that these cars have. Now this is an ode to a very old Porsche model that is actually right here in display, the 911 Carrera, and you can see the same ducktails are on display here as well. And then I'm sure you noticed an RS 3.8 right back there, and just look at that wing and the way the car comes together. This is truly iconic at the Icons of Porsche festival today. Just some beautiful Porsches have been displayed at this event, and now I'll just turn you around to show you a special segment that the automaker has set up here. And that is related to these cars that you see in front of me. That is the Targa, and behind that is the Porsche 911 Turbo, and behind, as you can see, these are the podiums for the exclusive manufacture and the Sonderwunsch. What basically that means is that the Sonderwunsch department takes care of special requests of Porsche customers. This entire car has been inspired from that one, and that also continues inside the interior of this vehicle. And that is what it looks like. Going the paint shade, the mix of the steel grey and the black accents, everything has been done in such a way that it pays homage to the Sonderwunsch original 911 Turbo right here. Moving forward, here we have a very cute race car in baby blue, but more importantly, here we have the 911 ST. Now this is one of the most extreme iterations of the 911, and just look at that roll cage inside. Now of course the 911 ST also gets its own special badging right up there. Now this signifies that this is the car that was made to commemorate 60 years of the 911 history that everybody relates to and loves so much. Don't go away right just now, because there are endless special Porsche cars standing here at different podiums, and one of them is right behind me. Let's go to that one. Now this again seems to be a really special car here at the Porsche Carrera Cup Middle East podium. As we can see right back here, the car has won multiple races and holds a lot of value for the automaker and the racing team. And this is what it looks like. Especially take a look at the wing back there. Now that is almost taller than the vehicle's roof itself and says a lot about the kind of serious dedication that has gone behind developing this car to be a complete racing beast. And it's not only existing Porsches but even concept Porsches that have been displayed here at the event. Enter the Porsche Vision 357 Speedster. Now this is something that truly is standing out to me because it is unlike any other Porsche that I have ever seen. Now the kind of design that it has, the silhouette is pretty recognizable as a Porsche, but just take a look at the details, the kind of detail that the wheels have there, the tail lamps and everything here in this Vision concept is truly out there and looks very remarkable. Of course, you've also got a Porsche Super 90 standing right here as an ode to where this brand was earlier and the kind of journey they have made over the decades. Now this is a very special year for Porsche as well because they are celebrating 75 years of their being in the automotive scene. Now the next interesting podium here at the fest is the Mission X podium, where we are kind of seeing how the brand's ultimate performance machines have evolved over the years, starting with the display of this 1985 959. And at the time of this car coming out, it was the ultimate iteration of what a Porsche performance car has to be. Then of course you've got the Carrera GT here on display as well. Very famous car, very die-hard fans this vehicle has. And then you have the 918 Spider here as well. But moving forward is the Vision, where Porsche ultimate performance will eventually lead to, just like the 959 at one point of time, the Mission X is now the ultimate iteration of what the brand can do and plans to show up with in the hypercar performance segments going forward. And that is what it looks like from the rear. That's those are the gullwing doors that look really sick, and just look at the kind of history that is on display here at the festival. So there we are, Porsches as far as the eye can see, and just the tune of that exhaust really gets the heart moving. You know, it instills so many emotions among car enthusiasts around the world, and that is what this festival is all about. Now towards this end of the festival, we see some of the classic Porsches on display. Now while you might be very familiar with the car standing there, this car has to be the one that polarized Porsche fans across the world the most at its time, and this is the 924. Now quickly coming to this end, you can see the different iterations of the 924 on display here. Now these are a bit later models. The earlier ones looked something like this. Then we have an endless amount of 911s, Carreras, customer cars here standing right in the center of the festival. And there you see GT3 RS, GT3 RS, and I mean, I have lost count of how many GT3 RSs have been spotted at this event, and truly each one of them is unique and special. The next item on the iconic list of cars here at the event has to be this 911 Dakar, and as you can see, it's got those off-road tires, that extra bit of ground clearance to take it across in a wild manner through the sand dunes or the rough terrain, whatever you may like. If you are a pretty well-trained driver, then you can do pretty crazy things with one of these. Now if you were Barbie, then a Porsche would be your car of choice, and the automaker has really taken care of that notion here with this hot pink Taycan EV that you see here. Now this is an electric saloon that Porsche launched a couple of years back, and it is one of the nicest EVs, luxury sport EVs I would say, that are out there. and this display is also pretty unique. Now I'll take you to something that has just been unveiled last night here in Dubai, and that is the all-new 2024 Panamera. Now this sports saloon has been refreshed and brought into its third generation by Porsche, and that unveil was done just hours ago. Now the special thing about the 2024 Panamera is that now it's taking big leaps towards hybridization, and while this is the standard car, the Porsche team has also unveiled the Panamera Turbo E-Hybrid that generates a massive 930 Newton meters of torque and 680 horsepower. Now the Panamera lineup will eventually lead into 3 more PHEV models, but that is something that Porsche has not shared a lot of details on right now. Sports cars aren't the only thing that Porsche is known for, as we all know, and this is a pretty jacked up and sick looking Cayenne, first generation car that I am seeing standing in front of me. Just look at those wheels and the kind of equipment it has tagged up on it, and it's not the only one on display here. There you have a Cayenne Trans Arabia with the loads of kit right there. This is the latest generation of Cayenne, finished in a really cool looking orange shade with the white wheels. Now that looks pretty unique, and those were just one of the few reasons why I think that Porsche holding such a festival is a great thing. And that also shows because of the 60,000 registrations that the brand got over the past few days, after which they had to shut down registrations just so that they can control the crowd. Another way this festival is really important and special is that it lets Porsche owners and fans both share in the fun and give them a memory of the brand and the cars that are on display here. So if you are also a Porsche fan, please do remember to drop a like and share this video with your other friends. Like always, do remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel also for more such content. Until next time, this is Amber Banerjee signing out, because I really need to check out some of the more cars here as well.